Okay, before we start this story time, I just wanted to say I'm playing Pokemon Platinum, and I'm having the time of my life. Except for right now, because I don't know where the freak to go. I'm stuck. If you guys want to know what my team is, it's an Infernape named Goku, Togeyomi, my, Staraptor, Scar. Oh, it's not even in the way. There, Goku, my Infernape, Tomioki, my Staraptor, Scar, my Luxray, my HM slave, Percy, Percy Jackson, my Floatzel, and Chomper, my Gabite. And I do have another team member. He's just not on the team right now because I have the HM slave. He's my Glaceon Icy. So, good naming me. Now let's get on to the story time. Get that little tangent out of the way. That I'm stuck. Okay. So, if you read the title, you might be like, Tommy, when did you go blind? Or almost go blind? So we have to go back all the way to 2011, where my vision was a perfect 20/20. I could see everything, basically. I basically had not the canine ability, that means my accuracy isn't lowered. I was never accurate with my BB gun at that age. But I could see things from the back of the room if I had to. There were some classes where I was put in the back of the room, which always confused me because those who usually get put in the back of the room were like the really loud ones that made a lot of noise or just did a bunch of bad stuff, and I never did anything bad. I don't want to make myself sound like the perfect child, like I was perfect as a kid, but at the same time I kind of was, but not really. I just didn't do anything bad in school, and mostly at home. It was very rare I did anything bad because I was always afraid to disappoint my parents, because anytime they said I'm disappointed in you, that hurt worse when they would spank me. So, yeah. So basically, here I am. So it's 2011. I was living in Bloomington, Indiana at the time of my almost blindness. And I forgot, because this isn't a tradition we kept. I don't know if it's because of what happened, but I don't even remember doing it before. I think my mom just read on Facebook or something and was like, wow, I'm going to do this. Come on, kids, we're going to go to our giant tree that has pine cones and pick them. And so basically what happened is I was picking up pine cones with my sister and my mom. The one that's closest to my age, she's like 21 right now, I think. And the wind blew a pine cone, cut me in this eye. I think it was my left eye. No, it was my right eye, because I remember I kept on closing it, and I kept on trying to put an eye patch on it. Not because I wanted to be a pirate, like some might think. No, because I was in such grievous pain whenever I opened my eye. I mean, I was still in pain when my eye was closed, but the pain was like 10 times worse when I opened my eye. So I would keep an eye patch over it. And okay, that's besides the point. So we were having people coming over, friends of mine, and for some reason, my dad thought I was just making a scene for some reason to get attention, which I had never done before. So I don't see why I would start doing it then when I was like 10 or 11, when I haven't done it before. I don't know what was going through his head. But he finally, after about 2 hours of me crying, being in physical pain, decided, you know what, maybe he isn't lying. Maybe he isn't doing it for attention. I'm going to check his eye. Couldn't find anything. So he thought I was just being dramatic. Maybe I got dust in my eye. So Didn't do anything. By the time he finally did something, it had been a couple days, I think, actually. 2 or 3 days afterwards, and they took me to an eye specialist. And they said, "Oh yeah, you got cut in the cornea." And for the first time in my life, I really wanted to be like, "I told you so, Dad. I told you I got cut in the eye." But yeah, I didn't. Because I'm too good of it. I was too good of a kid. I was a goody two shoes. I couldn't do it. So, they were like, they kept on doing tests, and at the time, I did not know how serious it was. I just knew it hurt a lot. But as time went on, I started to notice my vision was getting worse and worse. And they finally subscribed me, prescribed me. I can't say it correctly, but you get the idea. Some medicine. It was like not like a gel. It was like how do I put it? A cream to put in my eye. It was kind of a gel also. But they said, put these in both eyes. And it would like glue my eyes or something together, sort of. And it would also heal them. And so every night I would have my eyes glued. And so if I had to wake up in the middle of the night, it would have been like I don't know. It would be like I would have to go to open my eyes. Luckily, I never had to do that. I never woke up, I guess because I was recuperating that entire time. So I never got up. So by the time the gel was, done doing its thing and stopped glued and stopped healing, it was early morning when I usually woke up. So yeah, you might be saying, well, your vision was going down. How does that equivalent to almost going blind? Well, the bacteria and the fungi that was in the pine cone was like literally eating away at I forgot what it's called, but it was eating away at my eyes. It only cut one of my eyes, but it was affecting both of them and was like killing my eye cells, to put it kind of lightly. And I think it was doing more than just hurting my eye cells. I'm not a doctor, so I can't really give you the best explanation, and I was a kid when it happened. I only remember bits and pieces. The other pieces were given to me by my parents. But basically, they told my parents. They didn't tell me, which I think they honestly should have. But at the same time, I can also see where they were coming from, because it could possibly freaked me out. It probably would have, because, all of a sudden I'm going blind. But, yeah. I went back to school. My vision was coming back for a second. And, went backwards again. And I was very blurry whenever I saw anything. I could not sit in the back anymore. The teachers kept on moving me up forward. Well, my teacher, because I only had one. No, I had 3 teachers actually. It was a weird second, third grade class. But I guess that's just how they do it in Bloomington, Indiana. I just remember having 3 different specific teachers, and I'm not talking about like art teacher. I'm talking about 3 teachers that teach main core, the core subjects. But yeah, I ended up having to go get glasses, and I look absolutely suave without my glasses, but can't see crap without them. And my vision's actually still going worse. Yippee. Basically, these are not the right prescriptions, and at random times, this eye will go completely blurry, and this one will go like maybe 3/4 blurry, and I can see like a part of my eye. I can see perfectly normal. So, yeah, that's fun. And I can't even get to a doctor's office because of COVID. They're like, yeah, you might be going blind, but we don't want to get that virus, so stay out. That's basically what's happened so far. And I can understand wanting them to be, careful, but I don't want to go blind. But, yeah, you get the idea. I almost went blind. It was a painful experience. I hate pine cones now, and it's part of the reason why I hate the infected from The Last of Us, because you gotta hate that fungi. I'll see you guys later. Bye.